What's up people, welcome to this video, guys. So, you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, finally we have another phone review, okay? It's a cool phone. Maybe you've seen this video, maybe you've seen that video, maybe even this video. That is 3 videos on Rog1, Rog2 and Rog3. You know, they have steadily become better and better, but they have almost always been the best gaming phone out there. And it is no exception today. This phone is an absolute beast. We're gonna be taking a look at it. I'm gonna be showing you all the features. And if, like I said, you saw these 3 videos, you know how I do these videos. There's a lot of other YouTubers which is gonna go on a review with this phone. They're gonna be talking a lot about specs, a lot about the small details. Well, I'm not gonna be doing that. Well, I am gonna be doing that, but I'm also gonna be showing you some awesome features in the phone, so you know how the video is gonna go. We're also gonna be playing some stuff and some games and all of that, but I just realized something's missing. This really is becoming a bad habit, but I kinda need it for these videos. I need the energy. As you can see, I've already taken out the phone out of the box. I removed the plastic. I've opened the box, but literally the only thing I've done so far is take the phone out of the box, which was in here. And here we also have a case actually. And we get some stickers. So, similar case as last year. Just slap that on there. Very simple to apply, and there you have it. It's barely noticeable, but it will protect your phone a bit, so that's always good. Obviously it's a gaming phone, but they're really focusing on being a gaming phone, so even when you start up the phone, you can go ahead and scan these for 3D. Let's see what we can more find. I'm not sure if everything's falling out now. So, we got the cord for the charger, and here's the charger, and holy crap, that's a fat charger, which I guess is a fast charger, which is gonna charge up your phone really fast. Look at that. You know, maybe it's hard to understand on the screen right there how big this is. So let me just compare it. So this is the ROG one, and this is like the things you get from iPhones. Well, it is used to get, because I'm pretty sure they have removed it. Quite the difference, but this is obviously, it's a fast charger, and this is not very fast, I can tell you that. I have tried it. It's very slow. And while we're talking about batteries and charging the phone, this phone has 6 milliamp of battery in it, which is just completely insane. It's the same as last year, but this time they actually have 2 batteries instead of having 1. They have 1 battery on each side, which has 3000 milliamp of battery, which makes it charge faster, and also when you're charging it, it will not get as warm. That was everything which was in this. It was a phone, it was a case, as well as the charger. Nothing more than that, but you don't need more than that. So if we take a quick look on the phone, look at that, it was quick. So funny thing about this phone is it actually has the 3.5 millimeter jack right there, which you don't really see on phones that often nowadays, but it's pretty cool. It has that. It also has the normal USB-C right there. It also has, see if you can see that, a small plastic thing right there which you can remove, so you can also charge your phone from down below, and it's actually recommended to do that so it will charge even faster. But the cool thing about this is you can charge while you're playing and covering these outlets with your hand, so that is just absolutely amazing. On recent videos I've reacted to people which are playing on phones which has 2 gigs of RAM. Well, this bad boy has 16. God damn. And if you're buying the ultimate version, it has 18. Alright, it is the fastest Android phone ever created. It has just an amazing screen. I know a lot of people might be interested in the screen, so here you can see a small photo of that and all that stuff. 144 Hz. Alright, high quality AMOLED display with 300 Hz touch sampling rate, which will give you a 24.3 milliseconds latency when touching the screen, which pretty much means it's fast when you're touching it. Obviously it's really hard for you to see this on the video, but it is absolutely super smooth. The speakers on this phone is also just completely mind-blowing. I have compared them to other phones and they sound completely amazing. The speakers are actually a lot bigger this year, and they're front-facing speakers as well, which makes sense while you're playing. So you can really get the gaming sound, so you can hear if they're on the right or on the left. It's great, alright? Quite frankly, there's a lot of cool details about this phone which I'm not gonna be bringing up because it would just take too long. But if you want to know more about the details of this phone, I will go ahead and type as much as possible in the description so you can just read it. So we're gonna be turning on the screen recorder here. Frame rate we have at 60, which is recording at, you can record up to 90 apparently, and 120. What I'm gonna show you is we're gonna be jumping into something which is called X mode, which if you've seen the other reviews you already know what it is. You can go to customize. It has music! I didn't even know that. Well, we're gonna turn off that for now. You can go to turn on X mode, which is pretty much gaming mode. But the cool thing about this year's X mode is you can go and customize it a lot, okay? Depending on what you want. Here you can see some different. You have X mode, the normal X mode right here. You have dynamic. Here you can see what it does. Battery endurance, network enhancement, display quality, system performance, and so on. Then we also have system lights. We're gonna go and turn that on, which will actually go ahead and turn on the lights on the back here, which is really cool. You can have a lot of different options here. I'm gonna switch to color cycle. Let's see. It is switching between colors right here. Pretty freaking cool if you ask me. You know, it's not a gaming phone if the back isn't glowing. That's what I usually say. You can change fan speed, game genies, you can customize, well, you have your game steer, different functions for different games, and so on. AR selfie. Oh. So yeah, you can take, okay, you can take AR selfies here. Okay, well, nonetheless, you have all of these different options, all these cool things you can do. Then you have a game library right here, and there you can see PUBG Mobile, which is currently the only the game which I have on my phone right now. So another cool thing about this, you can also have my recordings here. So you can see I have done 3 small recordings here, which is actually a cool feature. You can click on a button and it will record a short clip for you, which is kind of cool. Then in this you can also go and download other games as well, and you have your own profile, which is kind of cool. But let's go and start PUBG right here, and I'm going to show you some more features, because yes, it has endless amount of features. So I'm going to be showing you the real power, you know, the insane part about this phone. You might see a button, the number 1 right here, which I'm gonna be showing you soon, okay, trust me. So if you scroll to the left right here, you maybe remember this from last year as well. You have different things. You can turn off alerts, you can turn off call, you can turn lock brightness, which I think is really cool. So it won't change the brightness while you're playing. So it's locked right now. If I click that off, as you can see, it's switching brightness. Navigation blocking. So for example, when I do this, you can see this shit pops up. But you know what? I don't want that. So I was gonna block that. Yeah. So as you can see, I can't. They're not appearing anymore. You have marked clip, which was the thing which I was talking about before. Now when I'm recording, obviously it's not going to work, but if you click it, it will record a short video. Then you can see here it says record. You can record a game. There's so many cool features. You can speed up the phone. I'm not sure why I would ever need to do that. Maybe there's a game which is really demanding and needs a lot of power with super high graphics maybe in the future. Well, you can turn this off to clock up the phone or whatever. You have air triggers, which I'm going to be showing you, which hopefully you've seen before in the other videos. You can add a crosshair to the phone. You can also see frames per second right here, the heat of the phone, how much CPU it's taking, if X mode is on, which is obviously is. Hell yeah, man. You also have haptic audio, and you also have something called audio wizard in the phone, which we're gonna make so you can, for example, turn it to gaming mode. So it will be focused on, for example, you'll be able to hear footsteps a lot easier. So I'm gonna press this button number 1. Yes, pretty much what that is, it is something called scout mode, which is this. When you turn it on, it inverts colors. This is apparently a feature which exists in other gaming phones as well. I just have never seen it. It's so easy. Look at this. You can even customize it so you have a little button right here. And you might be thinking, well, Panda, that kind of looks like cheating. Yes, I agree. It kind of looks like cheating. It really isn't. It inverts some colors. I have noticed it is not inverting all colors, but some colors. So it will make it easier for you to spot enemies. Yes, okay. It has a feature like this. Do you understand how insanely overkill and some, you know, it might not be overkill, but they're really pumping in shit to this phone, which I absolutely love. But holy shit, this is a gaming device from the future, alright? Is there any other phone review which has a dance break? Yeah, no, I think not. This is why this is the best phone review you will ever see, alright? So as you can see in the middle right here, you can see a small crosshair. You can add in a customizable crosshair to your device, which will always be there. Let's see, crosshair right here. So, as you can see, I can customize the crosshair colors, opacity, as well as size. That's a big boy. Or a very tiny boy. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's super useful, but you can have it so you will always know where the middle part is. You also have the air triggers, which I have already customized to be the leaning buttons right here. These air triggers are just absolutely insane. I have a photo right here which you're gonna see, and apparently you can do so many things with these air triggers are absolutely insane. You can make it so they're 1 button or 2 buttons, because it's larger this year. As you can see, it's a much larger. I'm not sure how you do it, but apparently you can make one of the buttons to 2 buttons. So for example, on the right side right here I can have aim, and on the left part of the air button, look at this, it's so far, I can make it so maybe it is shoot or whatever. You can also go and swipe, you can do a lot of slide, whatever. You also have some really strange features for some. So for example, let's see if this, yeah. You see, when I shake the phone, you can see small little thing appear there. You have motion control. Okay, so I have shake. Let's just put that on the bag right here. So now when I'm shaking it, it's gonna be opening my bag. Which, quite frankly, if you're using gyroscope, you can't really use this. But if you're not, it's a pretty cool feature, because I can just shake my phone and it will open. You can also do some tilt and like lean and stuff like that for it to do different things. This thing is, I don't know why, I just think it's so cool. Look at the game. I just instantly switch. Pretty much what it does, it just inverts all the colors on your phone. It's actually not doing it in the game, simply on your phone. So as you can see, even this button turns white. I haven't tried it in a game, so I'm not completely sure how good it really is. But if you take a look at these things which are going around, if I invert them, you can see they turn white and they become a lot more visible, in my opinion. Look at this. So imagine playing a game and you're switching like this, and you can just see the enemies a lot easier. And like I said before, it doesn't invert all colors, because you can take a look at the trees, they're green, inverted, they're still green, and you can see my crosshair are still red, just more white-ish. But I think that's a really cool feature. Then you can also switch charging and stuff like that. For example, a cool thing about this phone is you can actually go ahead and do, so if you plug in your charger, you can go ahead and customize it so it's not charging the phone, it's just keeping the phone alive, like maybe a laptop or something like that, which I just think is absolutely cool. And you might be thinking, well, why would you want to do that? Well, so your phone doesn't become super hot when it's charging the phone and you may be playing and recording at the same time. But if it does become hot, you can buy this thing, which is a cooler for the phone, which I've never tried. Simply what you do, you slap it on the back right here. I haven't tried it, but cool thing about this is, as you can see here, it has buttons here, which you can also go ahead and customize to your phone. So it will be like these air triggers, just down here. So not only will you can have 2 separate buttons up here, you will go ahead and have these buttons on the back as well. So this is what I'm meaning when I'm saying that this gaming phone just completely destroys all other gaming phones. It also have a little stand. So for example, you can go ahead and lean it on some things. This is a pillow, so maybe not the best thing to lean on. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, but then you also have some really good okay. And then we have this thing, which is like a freaking controller for your phone, which you slaps on the phone and you can play with. I'm not gonna be showing you that in this video, maybe in a future video, or if you wanted, Panda can gonna do it. I think he will do it a lot better than I would. If you're a maybe Xbox, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 player, maybe you would like this better than playing on the actual phone. I hope you liked this video, and I really hoped I went through the most important things. Like I said before, there will be more information in the description about this phone, more in-depth detail. Hopefully, I really feel like I've been talking a lot in this video. Look at this. This is actually insane. Look at my clothing. I think that's really cool. Anyway guys, that was all for this video. Hope you'll see you next video. As always, thank you for watching. Bye. Okay? Bye.